He only has a work authorization on social, so that will help him to work while he's here. A work authorization and a social does not give you status.
I know that, yes.
He is still considered to be in removal proceeding. I'm going to say that again. He is still considered to be in removal proceeding. The only way he will not be considered to be in removal proceeding is if he has a I-94, which means that they gave him, I lost my train of thought, because I mean, I really didn't want to come up, but I'm hearing people are saying that he has a temporary status, but he does not have nothing. They still, it's illegal to cross the border.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Once across the border,
I don't know his case. I don't really know his case. I'm just basically going off of what I'm hearing. I don't know if he has, they gave him any form of any status here, but let's let anybody know. Anybody who crosses the border, they don't have a status, regardless if they gave him a work authorization or social.
I have the papers. I have the papers they gave him when he leave out of the detention. I have his documents. I have them. Tikki, you mess with the wrong person. You mess with the wrong person.
Nurse Brown, you and I need to talk, because you guys shouldn't. There are certain things that you guys are saying in the media which is not even good for any one of you.
I want to ask you, sir, if people mean Tikki harm and want to cause problems for Tikki, her behavior that her everything that she's doing on the media, could they use that to harm her?
Basically, you guys are helping her make her case.
Okay, good. That's
You guys are helping her make her case with all these false allegations and all of these things. You're calling immigration on her. Last night I saw the screen recordings. I was on, and it was very, let me tell you guys something. I don't like calling the police and attempting to call ICE on her. There was somebody who was I was on their live and I don't know why it is that she's not listening. She's not listening. She needs to get off social media. This is harmful for her in one way, but in another way it will help her.
But what about her?
That is so wrong. I understand that, but it's so much to unpack here. The negativity is so overwhelming. Do you understand me? It is so overwhelming, and it's so crazy what is happening on social media with just her. Nurse Brown, I commend you for helping people. What people don't understand, they're asking to see a receipt. So basically what is happening is that there are certain individuals who, when they come through and they get they come to the border, they get what is known as an ROR, which is released on their own recognitions. And there are certain people who have to see a judge before they're released. So they're asking to see Nurses Brown receipt notice to know whether or not they got an attorney. There are certain law firms that do give individuals loan. It's not a regular loan company. Certain law firms give loans to their clients that will help create some form of help or credit to help pay for the lawyer fees. Lawyer fees now are not cheap. The lowest is $10,000. The highest is $25,000. And this is for people who are in holding. So I'm not understanding where the query is like 10,000 is not a true rate. It is a real rate. So you guys need to stop going back and forth. Even those who are here, you are green card holders, you are citizens. You should not be participating in any conversation with this person. Don't give them no highlight, because you yourself are opening up yourself for investigation. Because I know, Macy, you have a lot of people who are probably undocumented and they're on social media lending ear and opening up themselves for a personal investigation by one participating in calling
Yeah.
the police, by two telling us what they have. I heard somebody said, well, I brought 172 people across the border. Are you insane?
Yes, yes, yes.
That is trafficking.
Trafficking, yes. Very true.
That is trafficking. Okay? A lot of you have good jobs. Aren't you afraid that ICE is going to be coming into your job? Aren't you afraid of your employers looking into your backgrounds? Why are you guys allowing these people to not only use your platform for clout, but also open up yourselves for investigation? You are supposed to be using this energy of yelling to help people. I have students who want money for tuition. And every time somebody comes up for money, you all want to know how the money spent, what this, that, the other. Why don't you help students?
Not gonna do certain things, Lisa. They're not. Them just they're egging this individual on. They're encouraging him to do the most cruel things, and he just don't listen. And then Lisa, him pick up himself, gonna Florida, gonna live. And when we are telling her that, Florida is not really a good state to win the asylum case, them say we're bad mind. I'm not an attorney, I am not an attorney or anything. Everybody need a chance in life, but sometimes some people burn up their own chances.
And that's what I don't understand. Why did he leave a sanctuary city such as New York and go into Florida, a state that has made it well known that anyone who is illegal or harbors an illegal immigrant will be held accountable and it is deportable? I'm not too certain who his attorney is in that regard. Like I said, I do not know if he was paroled or anything of that nature. But right now in Florida, they are deputizing everyone. Even if they pull you over for certain things, and the fact that the police keeps coming to the place where he resides, it's not a good thing for him. It's not a good thing for the landlord, which means that anybody else who comes to rent this lady's apartment after he leaves will have a problem. Because if something does happen, this is the last address that they have for him. So the landlord who has this place, if somebody goes there, they're going to be looking for an illegal immigrant who once reside at that address. Which is so horrible.
We are the ones that grudge her. We are the ones that were bad man. This is a lady who knows immigration inside out. We are the ones that will actually look out for her, but them paint it like we don't like her. Says if I'm after today, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want anybody come over here come say nothing to me about it. And if it's something happen, I am not gonna come and say nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. Anything wanna happen, let it happen. I'm bad mind, my grudge her. That's it then.
See, Lisa, listen, I regret. But sometime in life, I thought that at the moment when this person was crying to me, because I'm the only person when they were in locked up, they're in contact with. And I tell everybody about it. And they begged me to get the lawyer for them because at the time we believe that the lawyer would be a good thing for them. And they begged me and I'd say that when they come out, they're gonna live up to their agreement. And now they come around and trying to tarnish my reputation and tell lies on me and make it seem like as if we did not have this conversation. To be honest, I will never again do this thing or help anybody again. You understand what I mean, Lisa? And I feel like as if when I do all of these things, he does not want to pay back the loan. And it making it seem like as if I never get a lawyer for him. And now he's making, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go the legal route. I don't care if ICE want to pick him up or whomever, whatever. I'm going to go the legal route to make sure that whether or not I get back the money, people like this should not hurt good people. You understand what I mean? They should not hurt good people.
But Nurse Brown, you got to understand something. I see they're saying, oh, why did you lower yourself? This is not about a lowering yourself. This is up that you're doing something, you're trying to help this individual. Are they trying to say that the only persons that you should help is someone who's in good standing? I saw his behavior and I was saying to myself, no one is going to help him because I came upon his recordings a couple times, and this individual is hard of hearing. I need you to take it off the internet, Nurse Brown. I don't need you to be in any box talking about this anymore. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. Anything that you're going to do in regards to recouping the monies from him, I need you to move in silence. Anything that has to do with him, don't talk about it anymore. Talk about something else. Because you're lending fuel to the fire in regards to him talking about you in a very horrible manner. I'm hearing him saying that you wanted to be with him. I'm hearing all sort of stuff. And I need you not to give your energy to these people, because we already know that if it wasn't for you and many other people who lend their platforms to him, he would have been stuck in there for the next 6 months or so. All right? So please, I need Miss Macy, I understand you. Please, I need for you not to lend this man anymore on your platform.
I promise I won't.
And there are a lot of people who have good guys. There's a lot of you who don't, you're undocumented yourselves. You're green card holders. You're on here talking about how much money you gave to people. No one should be openly talking about any money that they gave to this man.
Okay.
Because this man came over the border. Anyone who comes over the border, this is an illegal activity. Even when you're going to do citizenship, there's a question that they ask. Did you assist anybody coming into the United States illegally? What are you guys going to say? Because you have a recording stating you helped so many people cross the border. There are questions in the citizenship paper that asks that question. So why are you guys openly discussing the route, how you came, who you helped, how many people you help, how much money you give? You cannot be doing this on social media. This is not the Biden era. This is Trump world.
Please warn these people. You got to warn these people about the app is filled with feds. It's filled with different individual listening. And these people on here have low IQ. A lot of them, 80% of them are very, very low IQ people. And so they come on here and they run their mouths, say all the things they want to say. And especially when it comes to immigration, you can't be saying, oh, I mean, help this person cross the border. That is not good. You know, don't be saying that. Don't be saying you paid for this person hotel. It's like you're helping and abiding the person. Like, don't be disclosing certain things on the net.
I told them, listen, sorry, Big Bangs, when I speak like how you and Lisa speaking, them some bad mind. But continue, go ahead.
That's the only reason why I jumped up. I said, finally, there's someone up here that's warning the mass. Like, what are they doing to themselves? Like, they don't understand. Like, you know, you got to understand who's running the country and you can't have this mentality on. The USCIS has updated their whole policies that, like, they're going to review your social media. You know, you guys need to go back and read that. The Department of Homeland Security and USCIS will be reviewing social media activities. And so be careful what you're saying on the net. Be careful of who you're talking about. You assisted while they're in Mexico and this and that. It's not good for you, you know. And Nurse Brown, you and I go back. I always tell you, man, you're studying, you're trying to become something big. Be careful of the people that you associate with. You know, the 5 people you associate with the most in life will become you. And so who are you spending most of your time around? And if you're spending most of your time around low IQ individuals, it's going to pull your IQ down and pull you into muddy waters. So that's my warning. All right, guys. Peace.
So that is all I came on to say. Nurse Brown, you know, I care about you on your platform. I'm always there. I listen to you talking about your nursing. There are a lot of students that you can help. I have a couple students who are doing so many good things. They can't even afford tuition and they're Jamaicans. Like, allow yourselves to pull yourselves towards students, towards anybody who's trying to make good for themselves. Not this nonsense, because this young man, he doesn't have a plan. Hence the reason he's running from New York to Miami to other states. He does not, he came here with the sole idea for just coming here. He does not have a plan. He doesn't have anything to do. And if he had a plan, whatever is he would have done, he would have stuck to it and continue to make his money. I mean, you guys could talk as much as you want to talk about other people, but if you look at how they're doing things and how they're coming on here making their money for rent, making their money for certain things, follow them and help them, Nurse Brown. Please, just move in silence, please. I don't want you to lose the time that you spend studying and doing what needs to be done for your career. I need you to stay the path that was designed for you. Please do not involve yourselves here, please.
Nurse Brown need to stop being careless and cause you're gonna be an honest. What kind of nurse you're gonna be, girl?
Nurse anesthesia and nurse anesthesia.
Yeah, Nurse Brown for true. You have to go on better than this, Nurse Brown for true. You have to go on better than this because guys, you know, okay, I have a bag of ready, but at the same time, I have some decency. That's a big difference. And more times when I'm speaking from an educational point of view, people turn it, terms it in a freedom because I'm notice when you think someone come and say come talk about no this and that or whatever, you don't think me I eat that? You don't think me I eat that? But guys, I gotta go take care of my son because my son is mad at me from morning. Me wake me I can't go walk.
Thank you, Macy.
Thank you, Mother, for your allowing me on your platform. And this is a final warning. You guys don't know that ICE, UCAS, is on social media. You've put a target on your back because you've called the police and you've allowed them to now monitor certain pages. So you can allow yourselves to be pulled in and be questioned. This is the reason why now they're asking you for your social media handles. Stop opening up yourselves. Stop opening up yourselves for investigation. Stop opening up yourselves to prevent yourselves from getting your documents. What are you going to go if the person who is interviewing you is a Jamaican? What if it's a Jamaican that is your USCIS officer? What are you going to say? Get off social media and talk about something productive. It's a Sunday. You guys supposed to be going to church, talking to God, do something with life. But instead, you guys, 24, 48 hours, you're on here talking about this one individual who does not make sense in any way. If I ask any of you what this argument is about, you guys cannot tell me. You're only going off of hearsay. So go take care of your household, take care of your kids. Tomorrow is school. Please, Nurse Brown, I'm on Macy's platform begging you. I don't want to see you again on No Box talking about nothing about attorney fees. Do that under silence. Please, I respect you. You're doing a good job in your field. Stay that course. There are a lot of people who need your help. Please, for the love of God, get off the bag of nonsense and the filthy language that is being used. Please get off of it. I'm begging you. Thank you, Macy.
Yeah, all right. Take care.